And let's keep this place shut down!
She is a feminist and a Chamorro indigenous person, and she's delivering a solidarity statement with the climate justice warriors. Oh, the Pacific climate warriors, excuse me. Welcome, Selena Vasco.
Hey y'all, half a day. See Selena Zoo. Hello, I am Selena. And like Lori shared, I am a mother of color, an indigenous feminist. And I am from Guam. And today, as I prepared this speech, I could not stop but think of a song. As I was a child, I was taught about our love for the land and for the sea. And I want to share it with all of you. It is called We Are One. Unuhi zanitanu itasi zanilanhi. We are one with the earth, with the sky, with the sun, with the sea. We are one. Thank you. And that song resonated with me because I thought about this movement here today. This movement to tell shall no. This movement to say that we are connected to the land, to the water, to the sea. And I'm here to say that I stand in solidarity with our indigenous peoples in the Arctic, with all the Coast Salish tribes that are stewards of the Salish Sea. And like Jill shared earlier, people of color, indigenous people, women of color, and mothers are the most impacted by climate chaos. And that is the truth. And as Lauren shared, I am here today to read and share a solidarity letter from the Pacific climate warriors who stood and blockaded on Australian shores. Yes. To say no to fossil fuels, to coal, to extraction. And I'm also here to say how I'm connected to this movement as a Chamorro woman. That I stand in solidarity with my indigenous people and people of color most impacted by extraction and global climate chaos. From Alaska to the Pacific, fighting to keep our waters and lands fossil fuel free. As a Chamarita from the island of Guam, recently impacted by Typhoon Dolphin, I stand in solidarity to demand climate justice now. Against the degradation of our land, our water, and our human rights and people. Guam and our Pacific Islands are also being devastated by big oil companies and systems of colonialism, racism, environmental racism, and capitalism, destroying our lands, destroying our coral reefs, while displacing our peoples. I want to say that our lands are sacred because land is life. Our waters are sacred because water is life. And we are sacred. And we deserve justice. With that now, I will share the Pacific Climate Warriors' powerful solidarity letter in support of us Shall No activists. To the Shall No activists and community members of the Pacific Northwest, the Pacific Climate Warriors want to send a statement of gratitude and support for your upcoming rallies and actions on May 16th and 18th, opposing Shell's attempts to drill for oil in the Arctic. Last year, 30 of our Pacific Climate Warriors from 12 different Pacific island countries paddled our traditional hand-carved canoes into the port of Newcastle in Australia to blockade one of the largest coal shipping terminals in the world.
Yeah, you did!
We were supported by hundreds of Australians in kayaks and from thousands of people on land as we declared that we wouldn't allow the fossil fuel industry to destroy our cultures and lands.
Shut it down!
Shut it down. We are not drowning, we are fighting. We are not drowning, we are fighting. This action marked a turning point for us in realizing that we cannot merely hope that the governments of our small countries will save our communities from the climate crisis. Rather, our focus must be on building large social movements that can work across cultures and differences, creating the political power necessary to challenge the world's largest corporations. Science tells us that we must keep carbon in the ground and end the age of fossil fuels. But companies like Shell and the relentless pursuit of drilling in the Arctic set us up on a path of catastrophe. Just as our tiny canoes stare down giant coal ships, your kayaks will stare down Shell's massive oil drilling rigs, a modern-day battle of David versus Goliath.
Yes!
A battle that together we will win.
Yes!
Thank you for your hard work in organizing. The climate crisis is a global one, and it demands that we build movements that are global as well. As you are confronting Shell's massive Arctic drilling rig in Seattle, just as we confronted massive coal barges in Newcastle, we stand together in solidarity so that neither of our communities are destroyed by the reckless drive of the fossil fuel industry. With love and solidarity, the Pacific Climate Warriors. Thank you.
That was an amazing message. Thank you once again to Selena. Give her some